Right.
Do we need a card tracker, or is everything taken care of?
I can card track. Yeah. So yeah, just everybody introduce yourself to the audience. This is Josiah Emery speaking.
Joe Leone over here.
And Scott.
And we might have lost Ian. I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry, I think I should talk at the same time as someone else, and this is Ian.
Okay, right on. Yeah, we're playing against Team Colorado, so we are going to get started here. And I'm gonna like put the cards in, and like you guys can figure out what setup we should do.
Well, Nasser immediately sticks out. Although I would still probably choose that over Vietnam personally, just to avoid the nasty Middle East scoring. But that's me.
Well, Vietnam works best if we know where the China card is, or where the China scoring is.
And I see that we have Truman. Do you think there's any chance that we end up cooing Italy here?
I don't think so. I'm always a fan when you have Truman of like the 4-5 USSR setup personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Everybody okay with that?
Good.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, VR seems good. I think we could get split into two different directions here, because like with Nasser, you often just want to spread instead of doing the opening coup. But if we did a coup and they counter couped before entering Malaysia, then Vietnam revolts would
Yeah.
be really good in that situation.
If I'm doing Nasser, I'm usually iffy with the coup unless I'm cooing with the 4-op because I feel like that, well, it demands a response. Like I feel like they're not going to coup us directly out of Egypt because we're going to remove their Middle East presence. Because if they fail, it goes really poorly for them. So we might have the scoring. Um, all that to say, I would be in favor of a Nasser headline NATO coup.
I'm
Sounds
fine with
good
that.
here.
Yeah, my
Um,
only other
yeah.
option would be Cambridge 5, which I think is just the fun option, but Nasser is the good option, probably.
We think Cambridge
We do
5
have a
could risk.
really ops poor hand. I mean, after we play NATO, we don't even, I'm assuming we're going to space NORAD, so we just have 1 ops and 2 ops. That's
In which
also a
case we might get
consideration.
more leverage out of Vietnam revolts bonus.
That's true. That is true. So if we were to go with Vietnam, would we use NATO to spread immediately?
No, I probably like Cambridge 5 to go like 2 Thailand, 1 Lao maybe.
And just risk the Warsaw and activating NATO.
Oh yeah, okay. I see the concern there, yeah.
I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that it is a concern. But yeah, our hand is so weak. The Vietnam bonus would be nice.
Well, we can always use the Vietnam bonus 3, AR3.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
what's
yeah. Honestly, I'm not really opposed to that. If we're even at DEFCON 4, is that crazy?
right?
Like,
Because then we still do well with like counter coups. All right, so
we
then
prevent a Middle East headline. We coup maybe with NATO, and then yeah, if they get into Malaysia, we just event Vietnam revolts and see how that plays out.
all right, let's do it.
All right. Mm,
Well, that's a pretty weak headline for them.
indeed.
Come on. Oh, it was close. All right. So, big old coup here.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It puts a lot of pressure on them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if they counter coup or coup Egypt, then we get Malaysia, so.
Yeah, hopefully better than a 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey.
That's a nice coup.
Way better than our last team game where our opening coup was a 1, so.
Dude, the dice were not our friend in the last game.
that
Oh
was
my god.
That was brutal. So yeah, I could see them going like Lebanon, Malaysia. So we should probably figure out how we're going to want to respond in that instance.
I'm still fine with Vietnam. Our ops are so poor. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting.
No, me neither.
Oh,
What are these
So
jokers up to?
well, they probably
s-
have Korean War and ability
right.
to space it.
Okay. Well, we could enter Pakistan. We do have the war, so if they, do a monster coup, like coup us out like really well, we still have a chance of getting it back. Or, we could just take Libya.
Hmm.
So we could use Truman. We could coup. Trying to think
To
this out.
Lebanon. Yeah, I
I
like
just
that.
meant lower DEFCON. Like if we were just
Oh,
gonna lower DEFCON to try and get access to Thailand.
oh yeah,
I,
then
I'm just
do
thinking.
Vietnam.
I
I'm thinking out
realize
loud.
I
If
realize
they
it's
did that,
early, and we
yeah.
like to hold the China card, but the China card coup of South Vietnam has a 50% chance of removing them.
Of South Korea?
South Korea.
Is that true? Dang. Yeah, but they can just go back in.
I just get back in. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're thinking. So the concern, I think, is that if we coup Panama with Truman, they can enter Malaysia. We event Vietnam, and they can just put 3 into Thailand,
Yeah.
and the tempo is not great there.
China card to Malaysia.
Oh yeah, like even before we had like at DEFCON 4. I mean, that's risky business there. But
Um.
personally, I
So
kind
I
of
feel.
like Cambridge to
Yeah.
take Libya or Cambridge to take Pakistan, or we could just
Yeah,
event Vietnam and like
right.
How do we feel about either? I feel like Libya makes sense, but also just like a Truman coup or something on Lebanon. They also they have a coup target. They can take that. And if they lower DEFCON, we would just get Thailand.
Well, Lebanon won't lower the DEFCON, right?
no, but
You're right. You're
yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. No. Oh, but I'm thinking like we take it if they were to do a battleground coup, like on Egypt or something, we would end up with Thailand.
I like Libya out of the Pakistan Libya option.
Are we against a Lebanon coup?
I mean, I'm in favor of a Lebanon coup too.
Really turns up the heat on their presidents in the Middle East.
The Malaysia problem is definitely real, though. But I mean, if we
It
pull back
is.
Pakistan, India, I mean, we're not in like a bad position or anything.
Yeah, it's just cooing Lebanon is I feel like more efficient with our one ups.
Sure. If we get a 3,
But
it really demands a response.
Yeah, that's a
exactly,
good point. Yeah.
not opposed to taking Libya as well. Like obviously adjacency is important.
I like the Lebanon coups, and now that you mentioned that it kind of forces a response because it threatens the domination. I think that's good.
Let's say worst case scenario they coup us out of Egypt, right? And they don't move into Malaysia. We just get Thailand. So I'm okay with that trade.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay with this? All right.
All right.
All right.
Just what we
Just enough.
discussed. All according to plan.
Sorry, Finland.
We never got along with the Finnish anyhow.
One of my friends here is his family is Finnish. He's a goofy goober.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
immediate.
go here. Oh, they're going back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not. I feel like that's not changing anytime soon.
I like that. It's better than them playing special relationship.
Yeah, and like, we spent 1 op, they spent 2. They did get their mill ops though, but that's all right.
They could have gotten their mill-ups anyway. Kuna Battleground, right? Egypt was pretty valuable.
Yeah.
Now I think we better lower DEFCON Cambridge 5 coup Mexico or spread into Libya or Lebanon.
Yeah, Libya over here. Coup Panama.
Yeah, I'm fine with a spread to Libya with Cambridge.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, this seems good because now if they coup Egypt, we're still well positioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta assume that we're going for Middle East scoring, right?
Right, they do. They do need to worry about that scoring. But if this stays at high DEFCON weird, yeah, that'll be interesting because we don't necessarily want to go into Pakistan.
Yeah.
So I guess ideally IP War is our hold card, and we space NORAD.
Yeah, I expected space. That's too bad. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we might as well space NORAD now. I mean, maybe we should have done that, but I think Libya's good to prevent the Egypt.
Well, we can hold NORAD potentially. Yeah, or we could space it. I was either gonna say space or maybe Romanian 1 to Syria. Just get Dom, but they
don't
have it.
They would have headlined Middle East.
Yeah.
They don't have it,
Yeah,
as much as
you're
we
right.
can threaten it.
So space.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
Cool. I'll take it. Don't like being behind, the second one to do the shot, but at least we made it.
Yeah.
Now, if we event Vietnam on the last AR, that would be bad. Yeah, I think.
We could hold Vietnam. I could see us doing maybe Romanian take Syria, last AR poke West Germany with Indo.
Oh yeah, that could be good.
But we'll see what they do.
Yeah, we'll need to get DEFCON down to 4 before we can take France. But the other thing we have to worry about is getting presence lists in Asia. But I guess if we're headlining Vietnam,
yeah,
then they can't headline both Asia scoring and defectors in the same AR.
and also if we did something like post West Germany, that gives them something to do, like so they have something to respond to instead of just nothing and then breaking West Germany or breaking North Korea.
Yeah, I feel like that Olympic Games headline can tell us a lot. Like,
Must have like fake out of this entry.
yeah, right. Like, here they're holding purge and defectors, and they're just like, they'll never know.
I'm surprised they're thinking so hard on our space.
They must have a tight hand. Like you said, playing Olympic Games for the headline is.
Have they only played 2 ops? Is that right?
Yeah.
They played duck and cover.
No.
They played duck and cover. Okay.
They're probably afraid of blockade,
Yeah.
or they have blockade and don't have a card to respond with it.
I guess turn 2 is going to be a banger with ops.
Yeah.
We both had pretty weak hands.
Time to roll the dice.
But yeah, I could see like holding Vietnam as a headline for us. That could be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might be in a situation too where DEFCON's at 4 next turn. I'm assuming they coup, which
They
kind of
don't-
leaves Thailand up in the air.
They don't necessarily need to coup. They got their mill ups.
Well, if they don't coup, they lose 2.
No.
Yep.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
DEFCON
Okay.
4, yeah. I mean, they could coup Syria, but that's hard. Or like North, yeah, that seems unlikely. Okay, but yeah, if they do poke North Korea in the last AR, then yeah, we can headline Vietnam revolts, yeah.
On Big 5. Oh, they prevented the poke.
Amazing.
Such a bizarre play. They're playing very conservatively.
Yeah.
A 1-point coup?
I'm fine. Oh, I was gonna say just get the West or the Middle East Dom for next turn.
No, you're going to
Okay,
give them
so
up top
we play
2
Romanian.
Thailand?
They
They have to coup. They
coup,
presumably will coup. Yeah, exactly.
and then probably take Thailand with their last AR.
If they do that, we can just China card coup next turn. That's a good coup target.
Okay. All right. So yeah, yeah, I think grabbing Syria
Okay.
seems fine. I can't think of anything else that's super pressing.
Yeah, I love setting up the Middle East.
So the question here now would be,
What if they
do we
coup
still,
Syria?
if they do coup and they lower DEFCON, do we still go into West Germany, threaten France? Do we event Vietnam? Vietnam does give us adjacency,
Right.
but no bonus, obviously, in next turn.
Yeah, it's a tough question. Okay, so if they, yeah, like let's say they coup Libya, and then, oh, here we go.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so now we definitely can't threaten France.
No, Truman's already gone.
So they're not going to get Dom if they don't coup. I mean, maybe they won't coup. We'll just get those 2 VPs, which I'm fine with. I mean, we can take Iraq.
Yeah, if we go to
We can take out-
Pakistan, I feel like that is good. Like that gives them a great target.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, popping 2 in France. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that Truman's gone, I don't see anything wrong with doing this.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry, I forgot that Truman was gone. Yeah, no, I like that.
Is
100%.
my microphone off?
Oh, I think it might have been.
You're coming in and out, Joe. Sorry.
Okay, because that what I just said is Truman's gone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I missed
I
that.
didn't hear
Sorry.
that as well.
Let's do it. So yeah, now they have to decide, do they want to defend France or get their mill offs? I still think they're probably gonna poke North Korea. I don't know why. That's just what my gut's telling me.
You're very afraid of North Korea. We'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean, yeah, this puts them in a really tough spot because if they don't take France and they coup and they lower DEFCON, we can just take France AR1.
Right. Yeah. As long as it's not DEFCON 5. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with this. We just get those 2 Veeps.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna put the hand in here.
Well, this isn't great.
Which cops were better?
None of the 4
Exactly.
ops.
No.
But
I'm
we are
thinking
at DEFCON 5.
VR is really the only one that gets us
Yeah, that's
anything.
what I'm thinking is VR, and then we China card spread and pray.
Well, we can spread with like Warsaw or something.
Yeah, that's
That'd
true.
be fine. Yeah, VR sounds good.
Getting the China card for 6 though, there's something sexy about that.
You're not wrong.
And then I would prefer to not event blockade on the last AR. I prefer to do it on action round 5. If if at all
I love it.
possible.
Yeah. Before they have the opportunity to space.
Or yeah,
Well,
just like so they can't like
Or after.
poke
Yeah.
us somewhere where we have to respond.
Sure.
And then
I'm
they
assuming
have
we're
to,
playing CIA, right? So they're gonna see blockade coming.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still not against it because we still. Did they space decall?
No, they spaced Korean War.
Korean, that's right. Yeah, with both of those, with both the D cards out there. Oh well. I still feel like spreading is probably the best option.
Right. I mean, we don't have a way means of attacking Europe.
There's a pretty
Do we-
solid chance that they have another scoring card too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now that it's already scored, how do we feel about just using indie reds? Although I guess we used Romanian. I guess that's not really a risk to get out.
Right, but they could still play Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's true. I was just gonna say two
Oh,
Thailand,
DEFCON 5.
Lao.
So I don't know if 3 is going to be enough, but I guess it should be enough.
Well, with
Yeah.
DEFCON 5, we have the opportunity to counter coup with the bonus.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's a good point.
So just
That considers.
just like this.
Not into
Yeah.
Oh,
Lao.
I was gonna say Lao. I usually
Yeah.
just do 2 and 1.
Okay.
And then yeah, if they coup, we'll need to bump that up though. Thailand eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
But this.
Everyone good with this?
Good.
All right.
We're approximately 5 minutes behind them.
I'm all right with that. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on that for sure. Wow, the 5 in West Germany. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see Europe, and we hold 5-year plan, and that comes in handy.
Right. So this is what we have to work with in the next couple of ARs: CIA, CNS, and Warsaw.
Not great.
So probably going to be cooing with Warsaw because we're going to need a lot of mill ops.
Hmm.
Oh damn.
Okay, well there's Europe. Oy, scoring timing.
What if they have all 3?
Oh,
The fact they played it like right after that and like didn't respond, even though like there's no real threat to us for Europe, makes me think that they also have Middle East scoring.
well, do we want to do CNS? I feel like that kind of demands a response if they want to stop our double space,
I like that.
and we probably want to event that anyway.
Yeah, and there's Marshall and USJ out there, so there are like things that we definitely want to space.
Hmm. I'm fine with that.
The only other thing I can think of would be shoring up Thailand, or if we want to like coup Panama with
Right.
CIA or something.
Hmm.
I guess we do CIA later, right?
Yeah, we can CIA later. I'm fine with Nazis.
Another consideration would be like entering Malaysia, and then if they defend Indonesia, we could coup that with the VR bonus.
You do that with Warsaw?
No, probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like our only good card besides containment, which we have to wait to use. I'd like to conserve our ops if we can.
All right. So CNS then.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I do hope that they have Middle East scoring, because like having our best region come out on turn 3 is going to be rough.
It'll be very rough.
I mean, we can get control of the Middle East. That'd be pretty fun.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, well, let's see. That would be like 5, 10 ops. Yeah, it's a little much. But yeah. So okay, there's USJ.
Big boy coup, Thailand. Oh no, Thailand. Jeez. Oh, we run the risk of them doing Fidel if we respond to that, but I feel like we have to respond to that.
And then we're potentially.
Or do we just headline CIA here?
Yeah, we have to play CIA.
Yeah, I guess them, if they coup Thailand with CIA, it's not too bad. Like
Yeah, or Lao. I mean, we get the bonus. Maybe it is CIA.
And what are we just going to put the point in Thailand?
I mean, if they take it out, otherwise.
Yeah, it just depends on what they do with it. If they lower DEFCON, then we probably need to coup to get at least 1 mil up.
Well, if they coup it now, we can't coup back.
If they coup Thailand, right? Yeah. If they take us out,
in.
we'd have to place back in. Correct. I think that's
also,
probably.
Yeah, we could Warsaw coup Libya or Panama.
That's rough with this hand. If they have Fidel,
Okay. All right. So then
I'm fine. I'm fine with CIA.
Right,
just get the risk out.
Well, fuck, might as well hold blockade now. Hold it until.
Well, I'd like to event it if we can get them to discard the D cards. If we have the tempo for that.
No, if that's the case, Warsaw will have to be our next play. Warsaw followed by blockade, followed by containment. We're done. If we want a whole 5-year.
Right.
Yeah, 5-year I think makes the most sense to hold. I think that's right.
So I think. I mean, they'll probably coup Thailand and then coup Egypt on their turn.
Yeah, there's no adjacency.
Well, if the coup on Thailand misses, then we should probably coup Panama.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they knock anything out of okay.
Oh, I think we just coup that back, right?
Yeah.
Got the bonus.
Oh yeah.
Back where we started.
Yeah, and we got a sizable, nice little chunk of mill ops there.
Well, that we got rid of a pretty big liability.
Oh, he's going again.
Jeez.
Well, we taking it back, you know? Well, it's Warsaw. Or I guess to Libya with Warsaw.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that it gives them access to like India and Pakistan and all that.
So wait, what does that tell us? They couped with UN. They didn't want to play UN. That means they either don't have any red cards or they're expecting us to event blockade.
Oh yeah, they know we have blockade.
So we could try coupping back with blockade.
I mean, that's okay.
That does give us our mill ops.
I like
that. That is the most ops efficient. It just sucks with the D cards. But I'm okay. I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that.
All right, let's try this.
Whew.
Hey. Hilarious.
Mill ops.
We've been hanging at high DEFCON for a long time now.
Yeah, this is very high DEFCON weird game. Yeah, Nasser AR turn 1 headlines often lead to that. Yeah, in my experience. Man, back and forth.
I mean, back and forth. They are rolling much hotter than we are. What's if we Warsaw coup? What does that look like?
It was the same odds as blockade.
With a 4-op. I mean,
Yeah,
that is our
difference
bonus.
5, not 3 this time.
I don't know. Like, what else are we going to do with our ops? And it does, if we get them out, we do knock them out. We remove their access to,
Burma and India and all that.
yeah,
The mad,
exactly.
mad world.
I mean, I'm fine cooing them back, honestly.
Pretty funny.
With a 4-op.
All right, let's roll big this time. All right.
Alright,
That's gotta be enough.
6 for a 6. There's Middle East. All right, they had all of them. At least we got some points.
Yeah.
Is our
So-
odds big?
Let me just check the.
Yeah. Containment is to play.
Right.
Have we not seen defectors yet?
No, we haven't. Did we see independent reds? Did we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
we
played
played
it, didn't
that.
Okay, cool. So
How do we feel about just all, Southeast Asia, just using that bonus? Like, 1, yep.
the other option would be, to Burma.
Yeah. How about we do 2 Burma, just so if they coup us back, we prevent them from moving on. Yeah, exactly.
That I like.
That does give them the target to coup in Burma.
I
think
can live with
that's-
that
is
since it has stability too.
Yeah.
I can live
Oh, yeah, sorry, accessibility too. Yeah, that's way better. Cool.
All right, let's do that. Well, hopefully we get a Korean redraw, and
The D cards would be nice.
yeah, and we have lots of D-stall fuel.
Suez. Like, we just take that all out of Europe, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, it doesn't matter. They can just replace it all. But I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, because of containment, right?
Yeah. We haven't seen Comic-Con, have we?
Nope.
Nope.
Right.
All right, Europe,
Well, Purge
Korean
is a-
War.
Oh, Purge and Defect. And Middle East. Okay, good to see that again.
Red Scare, Defectors, nice.
Red Scare is indeed nice. And Marshall. Okay, we got
Okay, so they
Most
have
of the
NTB,
forums.
Decall, D-stall, Fidel, and Comic-Con. So if we purge them, they can't space Decall.
It's true. We get Fidel as well, which is nice. I mean, I think Purge is good.
They can't Defector it.
Yeah, and they
What
can't
about,
defect
what
it.
about Socialists for a headline? What does that present us?
We
with
could literally coup Italy.
I was going to say that.
Oh
down
yeah,
to
yeah.
2.
Can we please coup Italy? I mean, that seems awesome, right? Is there a reason why we wouldn't want to do that?
Well, they've got a.
So they have.
They have Formosan?
No, they don't have Formosan. No.
Okay.
They have NTB, Fidel, D-stall, Decall, and Comic-Con.
Right. I mean, that's a solid Purge hand. They'd have to hold Decall.
Oh, that is
Space
awesome.
D-stall.
They'd
They'd have to space D-stall.
Nice.
They'd have to give us Fidel.
Okay, yeah, let's
Solid
purge
choice.
them. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I mean, we can still event socialist.
Yeah, but it's not quite as effective with the.
That's true.
They may have
That's not in the
redrawn
headline.
blockade.
That's all. Yeah, that's also a good point. If they get blockade, this is a disaster of a hand for them.
All right, Middle East. We got USJ and NORAD. So I think I want
We
to
could take-
hold NORAD in case we draw Quagmire next turn,
That's fair.
and then space USJ because it stops Asia Dom. And then probably just give Marshall, unfortunately.
Well, we don't have places to put our ops, really, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, so we
I
could,
mean, maybe more
go
Middle
like
East.
we could wait for them to play Comic-Con and take like Spain and Greece.
Well, is it crazy to? I mean, we could take South Korea. We could play China card if they don't overprotect. We could give U.S. Japan if we take South Korea. That is.
Right. Oh yeah, and the 5-year plan is gonna.
Algeria.
We can also take
Oh,
India.
Algeria's
can't we?
Algeria's wide open.
We got India,
DEFCON 5 on turn 3.
We haven't even dipped to DEFCON 3, have we?
I
Nope.
don't think so. No.
I think. Yeah.
I think yeah, it's because like we were so hesitant to enter Pakistan. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, this is
love to
interesting.
see it. So we're getting NTB. I take it.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Which means they're gonna have to give us decall. Or
That
well, no,
is-
they might
yeah.
just drop West Germany here. They might
If
empty
they do,
West Germany.
I say we just use Marshall, right, and just
Use
take
Marshall
it.
to take it. Yeah.
They knew we had Purge, and they
Yeah.
have it. This was. I mean, granted, if they had blockade, there's not much they could do. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
most-
Just Marshall plan, taking that.
All right. Yeah, that seems sensible.
I think that looks good to me.
Wow.
So
So they still have
yeah, they have
NTB.
a
Yeah, they still
trouble in
have
hand.
all their cards. Yeah.
West Germany coup and NTB West Germany coup.
I would love to see it.
This actually sets us up for a nice AR6 Soshkov.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, this 5-year plan is tricky.
It is.
So playing China might make some sense here, just to
Oh yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to play China card turn 3 as the Soviets because you have 2 cards potentially coming up to give it back.
well, the U.S. has 2 cards that take China, but I think.
I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
It's like there's 2. We could play 2 U.S. positive cards like Nixon or Usuri.
Get them out of the way.
No, I did get it backwards, but it still works the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would we rather play China to try and get South Korea, or just play China and get India and Pakistan?
I like India and Pakistan because puppet. I'd be worried about puppet governments.
Yeah. That's true. If they give NTB and they don't overtake South Korea, we could still jam USJ into South Korea. It wouldn't have.
Also, the Korean War is still out there. They spaced it.
That is also true.
Yeah.
How do you all feel about playing Middle East immediately? Like, assuming they don't do, and we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, unless we wanted to kill Libya first or something.
Comic-Con.
Okay, they just took the battleground. That's fair. Comic-Con was known.
Any strong feelings on Bulgaria versus? I kind of like. It's fine. I'll just do them.
Yeah.
We don't really have a card to coup Libya with, unless we use defectors.
So I feel like we have to coup Panama this turn because we have 0 access. Like, getting into there is so important.
Right. Yeah, without D-stall. Although it's likely that they'll. Well, yeah, no.
Will they have to play D-stall this turn?
I'm not saying we need to do that now. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that we need to do. I feel like that is our one coup priority with probably Sot goes. I don't know what else we have a good coup card with, but This AR, if we don't have tempo to take more battlegrounds in the Middle East, I say we just score right now.
Okay.
I'll be back in 1 second.
They might go like Saharan states, Angola, which could be rough.
Oh, DEFCON 5?
Yeah, I guess that would be bad for them.
All right.
I think we cash in Middle East.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Or Sakov's coup of Panama.
Now, the only thing
Wait,
about the
right?
Sakov, that removes the possibility of an AR-6 Sakov.
Yeah, I just think that's our best coup card, unless we're going to coup with U.S. Japan, which currently removes our dom in Asia.
Well, if we're gonna play China card to put Pakistan, India in, anyways.
Right, but we should
true.
wait on that. Yeah. All right. What about Defector's coup?
I would rather do something.
I'd rather do Sokovs.
Okay. All right.
Just knowing we're going to lose that for the AR-6, that's fine.
Let's do that.
It's still in the deck.
All right. Cool. Well, they're purged, so that's gonna give them some trouble, I think. They might NTB coup Thailand. I could see that. Because then, like, even if they get us down to 1, we'd probably repair it instead of taking the last coup. So I guess we're 5-year planning defectors and spacing NORAD. Or no, we're playing China. We're playing China and holding 5-year plan and NORAD through.
What I need to know before.
All right, so we went with the coup.
Yeah.
2 there is nice. Oh, infidel. All right. Are we scoring now?
Yeah, this
I
seems
really
a good
like
time
to.
do it. Yeah. Why take Indonesia though? That's, I mean, I guess they don't have anywhere else to put it.
Well, they just wanted to. They're gonna coup now. They'll lower. They'll secure Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna coup now.
Yeah, probably NTB coup. And then
Panama, I guess, is now their best bet. Oh, we can double space. I mean, we don't even necessarily have to play China, not to necessarily change our plans up, but yeah, got some space options.
Yeah, I just hate this ops wasted.
But yeah, maybe like spacing defectors. Okay, there's D-stall.
Okay, well, you have 1 space.
Hmm.
I think it's China card decision time.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because if we space, we could space defectors if we're committed to then the rest of our hand, which is then China card and then USJ.
Yep.
Which means if they coup, we couldn't respond to it.
Or we could space NORAD. Although I do like the idea of potentially getting Quagmire.
Yeah, 5-year plan is kind of a liability at this point because Europe's not a problem anymore, but I suppose Africa is.
Okay, well, we could space 5-year plan.
And then we'd be giving up the other 2.
Yeah, I don't really like holding 5-year. Actually, now that I think about it, I know I said this earlier, like suggested this, but like holding 5-year plan without China seems problematic. Like if we
Yeah,
get like
especially
voice, grain, CRG, like that could be really
yeah.
bad.
It's really
Um,
only good if we were to draw Africa currently.
right. So I
Yeah,
think
I'm down.
maybe we should space 5-year plan.
Alrighty.
Everyone?
Makes sense.
Well, are we still committed to playing China?
Not
Is that happening?
necessarily.
If we don't, because if we're not playing China, then we don't necessarily need to space 5-year plan. Although we would want to get rid of it eventually.
Oh, like we could 5-year plan defectors and space NORAD? I mean,
No, I'm just saying holding. If we have China, holding 5-year plan to turn 4 isn't the worst thing. If we get rid of China and holding 5-year plan,
Well, we're
that gets
planning on
kinda-
giving them U.S. Japan. We want to keep the domination in Asia, which will require the China card.
if we're playing U.S. Japan for ops, yes, I would agree with that. Then we're committed to playing China, which then I would say yes. We could space 5-year plan.
yeah, let's space it.
Okay. Nope.
Not so bad to lose that one.
So they got some things to do because they need mill ops and they need to get presence in Central America, or at least one in Mexico.
Like they're probably gonna coup now. We know decall and NTB, right?
Yep.
Those are the only 2 cards we know.
Well, I'd say the board looks pretty good.
Yeah, what a good
Africa's scary.
Yeah, Africa's definitely scary.
Yeah, Africa
We might-
and South America, those will be decisive.
I wonder if there's some way we could fork them while entering Colombia.
Probably with the threat of taking Europe, but that's like kind of long-minded, you know.
Yeah, if France wasn't overprotected, I like the idea of like poking France entering Colombia.
Well, I was thinking like even taking like Spain or Greece or Turkey.
Oh, Cambridge. That's an unknown.
That is
Ooh.
brutal.
That is rough there.
Animals. Well, I guess we're gonna do USA Japan coup on
Well,
Panama.
I was gonna say like we want to
Algeria.
get DEFCON down, don't like I wouldn't be opposed to a defectors coup. Like is getting DEFCON down to
I like
2,
that
isn't
one.
that good? I mean, if we don't coup, there's 2 more ARs, right? What do? We want them to coup because they're at a mill ops disadvantage.
They can no longer coup any unscored region.
Jeez, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's an important battleground and taking a shot at it. What are our odds with defectors? Is that a 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Jeez.
3, they still get it back with Panama Canal.
Yeah. And we don't know any. Well, we know 2 of their cards.
They still have NDB to coup with.
Yeah, I think this is where it's at.
What's the resistance playing USA Japan then China card?
If
Well,
they hypothetically they could have like Asia scoring. So like unless we take Pakistan like with this action,
Gotcha. Okay.
then they can drop Asia.
yeah. So I guess if we were to coup, we would play U.S. Japan, and then, or would we play China?
I don't know if we necessarily need to play China.
Well, we can use, if we need to, we can use U.S. Japan to take India or Pakistan, and then just give them Japan. We maintain a domination.
I think we want to bring DEFCON down to 2. I don't think we want to give them a coup.
No, I agree. Yeah.
All right, let's just do it. Send it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh man, they rolled a 6 on that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, there's still like Portuguese and South African unrest and stuff like that. Oh,
All right. So we either play China or we use USJ and we take. Oh, well, that's gone. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, because like
Indo-Pak
IP war is not around anymore.
Yeah.
This will
Yeah.
maintain
We
the
can even
dome
use the last
for
two.
us.
We can even use the last two to poke South Korea.
Well, I mean, they can just fix that. How do
Right.
we feel
Unless-
about?
We could
Unless they're
I'm
holding
sorry.
go
in
one
China.
North Korea here.
So like we could go 2 Pakistan, 1 India, 1 North Korea. India, well, makes it easy to take, but also defends against puppets.
Yeah, I mean, as far as unscored regions go, this seems good. You know, they probably just, I don't know. I feel like they're probably not going to poke North Korea, considering they desperately need to get into Zaire. Although NTP would be just enough to poke North Korea.
They'd probably go for Mexico. I think what they're going to do is they're going to go Zaire and then they're going to go Mexico.
Okay, in that case, we probably don't need to overprotect North Korea.
What else do we do with the op?
Yeah, I mean, like, get an OPEC point. We could take Europe Dom.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, that's
It's
just
already
so
been
easily. They just take it with 1, so that means they can't take.
It means that, yeah, they
that
can't
gives them
get
something
Mexico
to
and
do.
Zaire.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's a tempo win.
I think as far as like brush war concerns, I'd rather, well, no, Truman's gone. I don't think it really matters that much. Is there, how's this?
That's good by me.
Okay, what about 2 Pakistan and 1 into Algeria? This at least gives us options that we can push for Nigeria. Gives us at least some options to have some access in Africa, and it still gives them something to respond to.
And then if they if they don't fix it and they drop DEFCON.
Well, I'm assuming they're going to fix it. I would assume they would go Zaire, Algeria, and I don't know, maybe Panama.
Europe is unscored though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of like taking the Europe Dom.
They're both something that only takes 1 op to respond to.
Yeah.
It's just that with the play that I suggested with Algeria, it gives us future access to threaten Africa.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. All right, so they're definitely playing NTB here. There's no way they're playing decall, so I can just take that out. What's Asia scoring? 4-5? That's not bad. 2. I don't know. Yeah, the thing about Algeria is that they can like they already because the situation in Cuba, like we're giving them extra realigned targets, but I should have said that. I should have thought of that earlier.
Oh, okay. They're going themselves. Oh.
Dang.
There's the Europe scoring.
Oh, well, Che, I mean, it's only one target, but it's still, I feel like that might be worth it.
That was a nice headline. We could technically brush for Italy too.
This is a difficult hand. What is West Germany, or I'm sorry, what is Poland at? At 6, okay, so we could theoretically give John Paul.
I'm just putting it in. Oh, we have grain and OAS? Oh, jeez.
We do.
Yeah, I think
What about brush war Panama?
like that can wait though. If we use Che now and then coup in Africa, they have to respond. Oh yeah, and also they want to retake Algeria. Or we would just take it. I feel like Che is the play here.
I'm
It
fine
gives
with
him
that.
that puts him in a really tough position of either cooing us back or retaking Algeria. They could coup back, which means they put realignments on us in Algeria, but that's pretty risky, depending on how we roll.
Everyone good with Che?
Go.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
I'll take that as well. Yeah. All right. How do we feel about China? Is that crazy? We get both Algeria and Nigeria.
It's fun, yeah.
I think now would be the time.
We use flower power to do the same thing, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely missed that. Yeah, absolutely. It's flower power. Beautiful.
And then we should probably space next, right? Space grain.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to space, but yes, that would be space and grain would be good. I feel like we're going to have to play China here if we don't want to give up NORAD. Hold OAS and NORAD. Ooh. Yeah, how do you feel about... I feel like space is pretty good here.
Yeah, I think so. Nice.
Beautiful. If they try to take Central Dom, we could go, or realign us out of Cuba for that matter. We could brush war Panama.
Okay, so hypothetically, if we successfully brush toward Italy, we would not.
I feel like we're still at a disadvantage.
Yeah, we're setting up NORAD for them even more. Yeah, we just gotta drop Europe.
Bad.
But yeah, okay, so okay, yes, we definitely need to give China, yeah.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have much to do with China.
Take it. I mean, we could make it so it costs them 2 to. Well, yeah, we make it so it costs them 2 in Europe.
Right. They still have decall. They're probably just gonna space it.
And we could take India, overprotect North Korea, and then toss one into Malaysia.
Yeah, that would make sense. So if we were to brush Panama, would we make a play into Colombia? It's not a great hand, but I feel like we're getting to the point where We need to start making moves, try to make something happen.
So like two, like one
I don't know if this.
Cameroon, one Colombia, or something like that.
Yeah, this probably isn't the turn to make that happen. It's a pretty rough hand.
I mean, if we get Brezhnev next turn, we could space OAS.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely gonna coup Saharan at some point, but
Yeah, I'd rather not go into a one stab until they coup that. Not give them a more optimal coup target, you know.
right. Well, unless they do something threatening, I think we should probably drop Europe because, like, you know, they
Yeah,
might have junta or something like that. In which case, we'd want to be able to brush war.
that's absolutely true. Yeah, holding on to it makes sense.
Libya also makes a nice target for brush war. It's clean.
That's true. It does have a very good chance of succeeding. It would give us an OPEC point. It's just that it's a scored region.
It's already scored. I understand that.
So when we event John Paul, we probably want to put like one into Poland, and then the other one could be perhaps Nigeria to defend against CRG. The other thing is we might want to get one into Israel at some point.
Interesting. I guess they're prepping for brush war. Oh, but they've also got
An Africa event.
yeah. I'm good scoring here, right?
1 point is better than none.
Unless we want to do the China now.
Well, I feel like that's something that can wait. Like we need to score Europe.
Okay.
It's not going to get better, right?
Right.
I'm assuming they've got Romanian. I don't know that play into Portugal. It's a little odd.
That just protects Italy from brush war, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I feel like Algeria. If the Algeria situation was a little different, then maybe giving Norad wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, with it at 3, it's just so cumbersome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and that.
dang. All right, where'd they go?
Oh,
They broke.
they went to Algeria.
They have access to scoring then, right? That's like an insane place.
Well, they're just giving us something to respond to, while they have to go through the quagmire. If we were to play China card into South Korea, that's we need 2 additional ops to take that. Is that right?
Yeah. It would get us to 4. Yeah, we need 2 more.
Yeah.
What if I feel like if we brush Panama now and they miss, then we could take the walk.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that probably now's the time.
Everyone all right with this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now we just need them to miss. Europe's scored, so we don't actually have to overprotect Poland.
Hey,
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
All right. And
All right,
then
hold on. do we want to take Central Dom this turn? Like, meaning playing China. Like, we maybe don't take India. How do we want to play the rest of this hand? Let's figure this out.
Okay, well, I think that we want to play China and hold OAS and NORAD.
Yes,
So
I
we wanna
agree. So
walk.
we have 8 ops.
So this gives us access, and we don't really need access for anything else.
Hmm.
So I feel like a lower op makes sense for now.
Right now, yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to plan this out. So we want to get to Brazil this turn, right?
Sure.
Can we?
So that's 4. We want to take Algeria. That's 6 of our 8 ops. What are we doing with these?
Algeria, right?
Well, I'm saying, yeah, if we take those South American countries, that's 4 ops. Retaking Algeria is 6
Yeah,
ops.
we have to take Ecuador before we take Brazil. So we just put like the one extra one in.
So we will have one
Algeria.
additional op if we use China. Well, we can put that in India too.
Yeah.
Just to
or
prevent puppets.
Poland. Yeah, or Poland. But
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with yeah. If you want to put that in Algeria, we need to do that anyway. We're not. So we're not going to play into Haiti or into.
no,
into
because like we
Nicaragua.
could still, you know, just coup Mexico. You know, like I feel
Okay.
like we're positioned to get control. We don't necessarily need to fight for Dom.
Okay.
All right. Well, I would feel bad about them missing, but they did it to themselves. You know, we didn't event Quagmire, they did. So.
It's true.
All right. So probably China now. 1, 2.
They're probably gonna coup now. I imagine Colombia. So if we play China, yeah, we do that. We take Algeria. We go 1 India, and then we're just they coup. They take Colombia. We're just committing to Brazil. Yeah, with John Paul.
Yeah, I think so. And Europe scored, so I don't care if they poke Poland at the end of the turn.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Okay. I am definitely gonna take some melatonin in like an hour. Cause like normally I like am so amped up after playing Twilight Struggle, but what I really want to do is just go to sleep right away.
you gotta time it.
Yeah, exactly, right? You guys are gonna be like, Josiah, wake up. Just click confirm. Clock running down. Cool. So they still have to.
Speaking of which, we are 8 minutes
Ooh.
behind.
Oh, that is pretty
Painful.
brutal.
Big sad, big sad.
Jeez. We still don't have mill ops. Still feel like we need to take Panama.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Do we want to put one into? Do we want to put one into North Korea now that they have China?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I feel like that's because they could just break our Dom immediately,
They
and
don't
then
have
flip it.
access to Pakistan, so yeah.
That would be very sad.
Okay. Dang. I guess yeah, with hindsight being 2020, maybe we needed to get 3 into Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or it's fine. We'll just get Junta. We'll just get Junta next turn.
Yeah, of course.
2 Uruguay, coup Mexico. Big old spread. So probably Portuguese here, if I had to guess.
Portuguese coup.
Oh, Brezhnev.
Oh.
And
That's
they
unfortunate.
get in. Okay, well,
there's
Allende something.
That is true. Is this Korean War? I mean, I feel like that's something we've got to invent.
Seems like a solid headline.
The only other headline is Allende, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is looking like a bear trap hand.
I hate to
We're-
agree with you.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll have the same luck as they did.
Okay, so Korean then?
Korean War coup Zaire.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
Well, now more important than ever. This roll.
I will be right back, guys.
Sure.
Not cool.
That is devastating. I think we have to take Thailand back
Wow.
with well,
Yeah, what are they going
with
to do? Coup Nigeria? It doesn't really put us in that much worse of a situation.
exactly, and then we just coup their non-battleground. Well, actually, we would want to retake Asia. How do you feel about just Olympic take Thailand? I'm assuming they coup. What do we do after that? We overprotect. They coup.
Then we take Pakistan. Well, it seems like they're
I
gonna
I think
be able to
okay.
block Asia Dom no matter what.
I think they might skip the coup and take Pakistan if they've got Asia scoring.
I would be okay with that because then we get a coup. We get a coup in Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, playing that extra third OPEC op doesn't get us much, does it?
Um. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, man, getting into South America,
That felt good. Yeah.
thinking that was the big break to get a solid, firm lead.
I mean, the one in India is paying off right now.
I mean, we've got them on country count. Like, it's not like too crazy. Their only good scoring region is Africa, and then yeah, we have Allende, so we can at least spread out from there.
We want to try and. We've got a bad hand.
Okay, I seem to have fallen a little behind on the card tracking here. Let's see. We have OPEC. 17 removed? No, I only have 17.
Well, did you get Korean? Just played that.
Okay, Korean. Okay, awesome. There's China. Did they space decall?
They get Dom? Jeez, I didn't know our situation was that bloody dire.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's. I mean, I would assume that they have Asia.
I mean, it looks like they're gonna get Asia, so we might as well take our coup, right?
Well, we might be able to country count them.
Oh yeah.
It's just we have an absolutely abysmal hand. if we're giving shuttle, what would we coup? We're going to coup with Omit,
Yeah.
or
We
we
have
would
to
take
give shuttle,
we
like-
would take Malaysia with Omit, or if we're going to give Bear Trap, this is not a great position to Bear Trap ourselves in.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I'm gonna try to catch up on the card tracker.
I mean, what are the bad reds? They're still Muslim. They're still libs
Lone gunman.
and lone gunmen.
I guess cultural is
cultural.
they can give cultural now.
Yeah. Oy. Yeah, I mean, it might just be a coup, a Zaire coup with
Omit.
with Omit.
All right. Okay, they discarded they spaced We Will Bury You, and they got rid of Junta and AI War.
Yep, that was it. All right, I think we go for the coup.
Cool.
Nice roll.
Thank you. Caught up on discards, but yeah, there's 2 removed. I don't have. Oh, 1 was R-Man. Okay, so NATO's not in effect, is it? No.
Did you get Usuri in Korean?
I did get those, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna look at look through here, I think.
Did you get John Paul?
Yes. Just gonna do this one at a time. All right, Blockade, Brezhnev, CNS. Oh no, I should do this in the other order. Blockade, Nasser. Yep. Fidel, K-War, Vietnam, Brezhnev. Oh, Comic-Con. No? Okay, Comic-Con was in the discard, which means I'm missing another discard.
I thought Comic-Con got played as an event.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had it in the discard,
Gotcha.
but it should have been removed. Yeah. And then we have 6 cards in our hand. Yeah. Did they space decall at some point?
They got rid of it to Quagmire.
Okay. All right. So okay, I'm all caught up. All right.
So I feel like we need to event Allende, right, and then take Chile and Argentina,
Yeah, probably with Bear Trap.
or we just take that back right now with Bear Trap. I feel like we can't just, especially with the realignments, like we have to do something. We either have to coup here or take prevent the realignments on Algeria. I feel like we can't just give it to them.
Right.
So I think a Bear Trap retaking Nigeria is fine here. It gives them something to do at least.
But they'll still have realignments then.
Yeah, well then we would get. I'm saying we can't lose both. We
Right.
need to have at least one of them. And retaking Nigeria at least forces them to either retake it back. So I was thinking we would do Bear Trap and probably get rid of NORAD.
Okay, I think I'm inclined to coup Saharan. Well, I guess they currently they can't get mill ops right now.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just like if we yeah, well,
I don't think the mill ops is worth giving them 2 battlegrounds.
okay. Yeah, we might. Yeah, I guess shuttle's not too bad considering the state of Asia.
Yeah, but we would want to get it out before they score Asia, so it's out of the way.
But yeah, the situation with Algeria is that like once we event Allende, then they're really inclined to realign. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We just didn't. We just didn't have any good coup cards.
Yeah, that's true.
We OPEC to put 2 in Angola.
I guess it just depends on what they do here, and if we get out of the trap. Because if we're playing Allende, and then we're trying to take... Okay, get out of that. For 2, it's fine. Alright, NORAD.
Success.
Alright, we're out. That's good.
Okay, so 3 ARs left. Yeah, there's no way for us to fix Asia. Dang. I mean, with 2
No.
ops, they just spend 2 ops in India.
Well, we're in a good position for Indo-Paki.
Oh, that's true.
That's in the That's in the discard, isn't it? I mean, well, if we're giving shuttle, it doesn't matter. But
Right. Yeah.
if ABM could also flip Pakistan, but again, yeah, with shuttle in effect.
I feel really debated by their 3rd in Angola. That was like very precautious of them. Okay, here's puppets.
Well, all right, Allende time. And the spare 4. Brutal. Yeah. Do you want to protect Algeria? Like, I feel like maybe we just let that go.
Like
On the
this?
realigns. Yeah, maybe that's the best. More valuable than Nigeria.
Yeah, because then we could realign out of Libya too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Okay. I'm not as worried. I mean, they've got realigns on Zaire. I'm not as worried about that. At 5.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be the case, but if we do get an extra op to spare, should consider Israel so that after a Sadat event we can still.
Jeez, I mean, yeah, no, that would be really nice. I just feel like we're spread so thin.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Yeah. Currently, though, we have Africa Dom.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
That's
Kind of
funny.
surprised.
I mean, sometimes realigns +1 realigns go south. Maybe at the end of next action round we'll actually.
Would be up, yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
ahead
great.
in Nigeria. Yeah, it could happen. I've seen crazier things.
Whoop, whoop. Who he couping? Oh,
What?
Jeez. Their coups
Wow.
have been gnarly.
Wow. Well, I think I'm inclined to do something like this.
The problem is they have good realigns on all of our African battlegrounds now.
Okay, so then what do we like? Coup Cameroon?
Use those 3 points, take it back.
Oh, either we take that back or yeah, we would just coup. What is that, Cameroon?
Yeah, they could have Africa scoring. I mean, maybe that's why they.
I would be shocked if they did. They needed mill ups.
Oh, that was a source of mill ops for them. Oh, okay.
I like cooing Cameroon more because it protects 2 of our places.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
All right.
Africa scoring.
Cameroon always so important.
Wow, they take that back. Do they have cultural? Their China cards are gone. Okay.
There's some points.
We have some events now.
We don't have to worry about missile envy.
Even if we were to take Pakistan, shuttle in effect, we're kind of boned, right?
Well, it would bring us out of domination at the very least.
Or an AR, right? Well, only if we take it. If we flip it.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we missed, it wouldn't be worth us giving up Africa Dom, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking some sense here.
I mean, ABM is the most flexible in case they try to do anything scoring wise. LibTheo could be useful if they start trying to realign us out.
There's always lone gunmen and see what they have. Make our plans from that.
Yeah.
But that hurts our odds of a DEFCON win.
We're behind on time.
I like ABM.
ABM gives us the most flexibility, so it's not bad.
Any objections?
Okay.
Is Defectors is gone? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah. I'm with that.
And then yeah, if they just headline like something like Sadat or something like that.
No, I'm expecting CRGs here. We've seen grain, right? Oh no. All right. I mean, how do you feel about
Argentina
a
now
coup?
before it goes into effect?
An Argentina coup and then an Angola coup.
Yeah.
Because they're probably going to flip one of our African battlegrounds.
We could also consider, I mean, like, since Argentina is weak to, I think, yeah, probably. We don't want Chile to get realigned.
I'm fine with cooing that with ABM for sure.
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. All right, is using Muslims to coup Angola, is that crazy? Because like I feel like getting
That's
this is
that's what I was
flipping
gonna
this
suggest.
is pretty even a 1 doesn't even ensure it. That's brutal.
That's still pretty good odds, but yeah.
Good odds, but just a 1 is devastating.
What are the odds if we use it on Brazil?
We'd need to
50-50. We
get
need a
a
4.
5
Oh, a 5. I'm sorry.
because of the
Is it
Latin American debt
lads?
crisis.
Yeah. Or there's Mexico. Oh wait, no, that's scored.
And also
Well-
still under lads, yeah.
What are the odds if we were? Yeah, it still doesn't work. If we were to use Form, are we playing Formosan and spacing Camp David? Is that the idea?
Sure, that sounds fine to me.
I mean, we're giving up on Asia probably permanently if we do that.
That's a
I'd rather
50-50.
use Muslim to do the Angola if we're gonna do it. Like,
Well, what I'm thinking is like the odds. If we can get that down to at least 1, both Angola cards are out there. We have a 4 up to flip it back.
I see what you're saying.
So if they want to bring that, as long as we don't, it's still the same odds in the sense that as long as we don't roll a 1, which is the same as Muslim regs.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
So
this.
maybe this is better. Yeah. Okay. So if they, put 2 back in, we could
Coup Saharan.
Kusaharan, that's probably our best bet, yeah.
With Summit.
Yeah.
Summit or Lone Gunman.
Yeah, they can't realign and take Angola back. Yeah, and both of the Africa cards are out, so. How much is this worth right now? 6? Okay, that's not too bad.
What's Southeast Asia worth?
3.
3. Okay. Libs could be a good AR7 play. Or 6. Just towards the end of the turn.
Yeah, put some pressure on them.
Exactly.
Looks like there will be a reshuffle. Even if they use China. Or wait, no. I'm actually not sure if there'll be a reshuffle or not. Okay, so we have to play.
Salt is also out there. So, and that would be pretty reasonable for them to do. Okay. I feel like we still coup Africa, right? Do you want to use Lone? I mean, I guess it's the same. I just feel like getting Lone Gunman back in the reshuffle is good, but. Ooh.
Well, at least we're not under realignment threat now.
Yeah, they could still flip. We can't threaten the realignment on
Oh yeah,
Nigeria
that's right.
now. That was important. Oh, okay, I say Muslims here. We nip that in the bud.
Or you guys want to get weird with it?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I feel like, yeah, I would want to protect Germany or Poland and East Germany.
Because we have West Germany, there's like no chance that we lose on Europe control here.
Yeah, but there's a pretty good chance they flip Poland, and then we're domed in Europe. That's pretty bad, especially with how tight things are on the board.
All right. At least one, though.
Okay, all right. We got one.
So.
And then
Muslims.
I would say Muslims, yeah.
All right, I got to make sure I'm caught up here because we're going to need the card tracker. 2634. All right, I just need one extra removed.
And they have to have a difficult hand. I feel like there's a lot of red. Am I mistaken?
There's
There's at
more blue
least,
than red currently.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Angola cards. I'm just shocked that we've seen none of them.
They dumped a lot of our big ones, but yeah, we haven't seen any of the Africa stuff.
Okay, so wait, Warsaw got removed, not discarded. So then we're missing a discard. Five cards in our hand. Huh, I do not know what this missing discard is. So hard to stay on top of these things.
Next time I can pilot so you don't have to do both.
Okay, I'd be down. So there's... Okay, so 15, 20 cards, and they have 6 in their hand. Yeah, there's one too many cards out there.
What influence? That's surprising. There we go. They've got the cards now. Do we just score here?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm assuming they score Asia. It'd be great if they don't have Asia.
I guess maybe we should have taken Malaysia first.
Well, I really want to get
spacing
into
camp, right?
Israel, and we may want to start overprotecting.
Would you just use Summit then? You use Summit for Israel?
Yeah, that seems good. They might, they might enter Saharan.
So we do want a space. I feel like they do. I feel like space. If we're gonna space, would be now.
Okay, no more space in twos.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing. We saw Drain, right? We spaced that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You want to get into Israel with us, or do you want to event libs? I'm fine actually eventing libs. That gives them something to do right now, and it can give us Dom if we go to Mexico, one Guatemala. Especially since we have a week, only a one-op. I think that's good.
So they haven't played Alliance. They haven't played CRG. Kitchen. Is NATO in the discard pile? Is that what I'm missing here? Aha!
NATO is in the discard.
And there's Portuguese. Okay.
There's the coop. It's fine. Oh, that's a good point. They have CRGs. Would you hate it if we didn't go into Israel and we went into Algeria instead with that one-op?
No, that seems fine.
Because, I mean, there's a good chance we're just going to get kicked out of Egypt, but so be it.
Africa control is like very much on the table at the moment.
Heck yeah. All right, so they got 2 cards. 15 in the deck.
There's still 3 scorings out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'll take that.
Wow.
we got 2 of them.
Okay, so let's figure out what is in their hand. Special, arms race, Africa,
Asia,
South America,
CRGs,
cultural, and UN. So they have wait, didn't they just use UN?
They did, and we just redrew it.
Okay. So they have Astronaut, Kitchen, Panama, Sadat, Asia, How I Learned, and Willy Brandt. So I could see them doing How I Learned, perhaps, or Asia.
How do we feel about an Africa headline and then coup with alliance in
Yeah, Africa
Venezuela?
headline is the only one that makes sense to me. Unless you want to do a cultural revolution, just put all of our eggs and try to take over Africa entirely. But
No,
that's
especially
not.
with the other scoring, that's not great. And I think we want to try and get arms race off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for
Okay.
Africa.
Well,
Oh,
we
we get to
have to
see
wait
what
and
they're
see
doing
there.
first. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
could
I would
I
like-
could see them doing how I learned here because they know we have arms race,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
but I guess we'll.
Then we would just space alliance. I feel like for UN, I'd rather UN OAS than colonials. Like we can protect better against colonials, especially after Africa scored. What do you all think?
But yeah, that seems fine because we're gonna get the China card and we get to keep it.
Yeah. In fact, they're probably going to be in a hurry to play China. That's probably going to be their AR1 play.
In that case, maybe we should headline cultural.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's just having two of these scorings sucks. But well, if they headline How I Learned, right? I
Right,
think
then we can just
cultural's
drop.
great. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Is it better to score Africa first? Because that would, or no? I'm just trying to think. To ensure that they lower it to 2, so then we could immediately take China. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that better, or is cultural better?
I kind of like culturals.
If we headline cultural, what are they going to do? They're still gonna lower it to 2, right?
Yeah, because otherwise we coup Brazil.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. So I think cultural is fine. Yeah. Okay. So we're not getting our arms race points, but we're going to immediately score Africa, right?
Yep.
There's no shenanigans. Oh, if we flip, we still don't get Dom, right? We'd still be down. If we were to flip Pakistan, is that correct? We can't country count them.
No,
Yeah.
not with shuttle.
Okay, so then I say we just score Africa,
That makes sense.
and then they score
What
Asia.
cancels shuttle diplomacy again, other than it's them playing the China card.
That turns off for
Cancels.
mission.
Yeah, for
Oh
mission.
yeah. Oops.
Yeah, the only thing turns off shuttle is actually using it.
Look.
Okay, so they have Asia, Asnot, Kitchen, Panama, and Sadat.
This gives us a good opportunity. They don't have anything to mess with South Africa, do they? That we know of.
To mess with South America?
Or South America, I'm sorry. Not South America.
No, they have Panama Canal to mess with Panama, but that's it. Cooing Guatemala seems
Yeah,
good.
exactly. Do we want to use special? Or do we want to use
Odds are-
arms? Like, this is kind of important. I'd be fine using arms race.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined towards arms race.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, damn.
Only one
That's
that matters.
brutal.
Be close.
So, okay, yeah, so if we're using UN on OAS, okay. There's nothing for us to, we can't like poke Brazil. We could put one into Uruguay. Getting one into Israel is still really important.
Yeah, we would need to do it this AR, this coming AR. Maybe, depending on what they do, we would do one. Oh, they want 2 VP? Okay. Yeah, it's not the worst thing. We just coup that back?
Yeah, just coup Guatemala again, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of strange. I don't
Yeah, I
know
guess
if that's what
they
they
figured we
wanted.
had some unknowns.
Mm.
So probably score south.
Well, if they don't play Sadat, now would be the time to get out.
Thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, though, is that we don't really have the ops to take Egypt, even from Israel.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay, so this is an unknown card from them.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
would you want to play? Would you want to play? Is it crazy special into Libya? Does some access, gives them something to respond to.
Oh, we have to be careful. We're still under shuttle. So right
No,
now
they
No, they
they
scored.
scored.
Asia,
Oh,
yeah.
they scored.
They scored
Okay.
Asia.
Okay.
Does this turn off Asia now?
It would, which is something to think about.
But
Um,
there's still a lot of DEFCON consideration.
Is it Nixon
If we
still out there?
no, they played Nixon and Usuri.
Okay, cool.
I think we should
Um,
just. Yeah, actually, no. Actually, for the purposes of Muslim, I do.
So if we score, they are going to play Sadat. They're going to have Dom, which means we should probably take Iraq with special. That's how that would play out. And maybe they would take Israel, and then there's nothing we can really do.
Yeah, Middle East Dom isn't huge.
Yeah, okay. So space, or I'm sorry, score.
Yeah, I think I want to score.
Something we need to do, and they know we have it.
The only card they don't know we have is UN.
Right.
Looks like they're gonna hold Asknot indefinitely here.
All right. So special to Iraq.
Sure.
How many unknowns do they have?
4.
Or rather, what do we know that's left in their hand?
I think we know
Besides
their whole
Asknot.
hand. I think they have Asnot, Kitchen, Panama, and Willie.
Okay, so we need to prepare for Panama. We could fix that with OAS. UN OAS.
What's the country count? I think we're up.
I would think
Yeah,
we'd
we're
have to
definitely
be
up.
up.
Yeah, I could see them entering Saharan on the last AR here. Not too much we can do about that.
Well, we're giving colonials, so they're gonna.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go crazy. Yeah.
They're gonna do their worst.
You might want to consider a coup for Milops.
Well, we're maxed out on Milops. Oh, there's space.
Are we?
Really. Yeah, we're maxed out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I thought that was blank.
Do we want to give? I guess we give colonials now, right? Because that would give them. They wouldn't know what our unknown is.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I
our
think
unknown is UN. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
If we play UN now, yeah, they would know. Sierra G's is our last card.
So I think as long as they don't get to Asnot Central, and as long as we get Central before the end of the game, I don't hate
That
our
would be
position here.
pretty sweet. If they set up realignments, right, we probably coup on to protect Algeria. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't really see what they're gonna do. I mean, like, make it so they'll put one in Thailand, maybe one in South Africa. It might be good to get one in Colombia. Just to kind of like delay any potential realignments on Panama. I mean, Africa's scored, right? Like Africa's not coming back. So I'm just wondering, maybe we could take like Europe.
Oh, you're right. It's not going to come back until turn 9, right?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no.
No, I don't think it's
Oh
gonna
no, it's
come back at
gone.
all.
It's just
Yeah.
gone. Yeah, you're right. Only if there wasn't a reshuffle. I mean, regardless, it's still keeping that dom, keeping that third battleground is still pretty important.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting one in something adjacent to Panama, just in case.
I don't mind that.
Well, we need to get one into Panama, right? Because they could break it
Yeah.
with Panama returns.
So I kind of like
Panama
Panama,
returns.
Colombia, or Panama, Costa Rica.
Let's do Panama, Costa Rica. Well, I guess having the opportunity to poke Venezuela.
would be cool. Yeah, except it's going to be at 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we have to coup here personally, and then we could put one into Panama with OAS, like to coup to prevent the realigns here. Giving them Africa Dom is not great. Or, I'm sorry, having them stop our Dom long term and potentially getting Dom if they take South Africa is not good.
Okay, I mean they could use like yeah, I guess they won't know what our card is, but like yeah, they could use Asnot to jam something.
They could. They don't know what our last card is.
Well, we also have the China card.
Open.
Oh yeah, we also have the China card. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess we do. Yeah. That's a big one.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean they might just jam Algeria here, but I don't know. It's scored, so.
It's expensive.
So they have Astronaut. They have a Kitchen, right? They got one.
Yeah, they have.
All right.
Yeah.
So Panama.
Yeah, I think so. All right, come on, Central. Central scoring.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
No, we could score a Europe Dom here.
Easily.
Sock govs. We'd give up the coup, but those VPs would be pretty nice.
You can make it so it costs them 4 to get Dom back.
So I guess we have to space 5-year plan so that we don't end up.
Yeah, exactly. It's risky, but also having China makes that easier, and also we have peak. Well, at least for this turn.
Oh yeah, I guess we could see what they do. Grain sales, it could be nice to get it out of the way and just know what is going to happen with it, rather than worry about it accumulating.
Right, because. Well, I guess there aren't any other 2-op, but I mean, like if we get purged, for instance, and then are stuck holding, tear down or something like that.
But yeah, if they headline purge here, then we really have to play grain. But if they don't headline grain, I feel like SOT goes to a Europe Dom is pretty good.
So we would be taking it out of 3 non-battlegrounds, I guess. Yeah.
Could we get him out of France? Would that break them?
I think we'd be tied then, wouldn't it? If we took 2 out of France.
5 and 1, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would we'd have Dom.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be a cool 6 VP.
Almost enough to. But yeah, I guess if they have the coup, they're gonna coup Panama.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, man, we just need to be the ones to draw central. Also, Chernobyl being gone, that's good. Get that out of the way.
Oh. Oh, well, I think socialist is still the play, especially if they coup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that changes anything. Yeah. See what they got. If they coup, and it kind of helps us, honestly. Although, actually, we might not be able. Can we get Dom if they? Oh shit! I don't think we can get Dom anymore.
Nope.
No, we need to remove from France. Oh, that's brutal.
Join a card.
That puts us in a really risky place.
Yeah, that's true.
But if we don't, we just give up Europe. I think we need to play China.
And they just fix it with a 3-op?
They fix it. We score for 1. We space 5-year plan. If they have us, and then we're probably going to have to give up grain sales. Next turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, we just give up Europe.
Well, we give up on winning Europe. It would be even if we don't push it in, so we don't have too much to lose.
No, well, we didn't have a spare 3-op to take East Germany, so they would have probably been able to take both.
Damn, what do they roll on that?
A 6,
Another
I think.
6, oh dang.
It's been a high rolling game all around.
Looks like we caught up on time.
Yep. All right, I think we have to score.
Sure.
And then space.
So if they purge here, that's game.
No, we played China. If
Oh,
they
okay,
purged
okay.
and then took a card with terrorism, then that's
Oh,
good.
okay. Yeah, we played China. Good.
Well, the only thing we can space is 5-year, right?
Yeah. Could space Chernobyl, but we'll just play it on our last
That's the last
turn.
turn play.
Yeah.
Getting 1 into Saudi Arabia is also pretty important, especially
If we're giving Camp David, yeah.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about that, but just that they've got the Iran, Iraq, and they've got AWACS that gives them access. So getting that sooner rather than later is pretty important. Here it is. Oh, well, that makes it a little less important, but it still is important. How do you feel about just 1 into South Africa and 1 into Saudi Arabia?
I'm fine with that. How's everyone else feel about it?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Fine.
All right.
And then hopefully we space after that.
Okay, so what card are we using?
1 small step, I guess.
We're going one Saudi Arabia, and then what was the other one?
One South Africa. South Africa.
Yeah. I was just looking for other options.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems
Open
fine.
to
Yeah, that seems fine.
suggestions.
So
We're
what's our
ahead on.
coup target here? How are we gonna
Yeah.
opt?
We don't have many options.
I see exactly
Costa
one.
Rica.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Well, Tunisia.
Tunisia is the one I was looking at, but you're right.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
missed it.
Costa Rica is still legal.
I kind of want to. On our last AR, we should take Colombia, because if we don't, then on their last AR, they can go to Costa Rica with
Right.
Colombia.
We also need to overprotect East Germany. Well, West Germany's a little stronger, but we should probably overprotect that as well. Things to do.
Okay, yeah, and we can do that with Chernobyl. Yeah, so our priorities right now are spacing 5-year plan.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to coup at some point. We can see if they coup us first. Give us a better coup target.
Camp David is going to take us out of War Games range, even if we hit the space. We're ahead on time.
Yay!
Yeah. I think, I mean, honestly, like, get a purge on turn 10. I think as long as we don't lose to
DEFCON.
DEFCON. And with Asnot being gone, like,
Lone Gunman's still out there.
yeah, they have to work really hard to fight us on Central. I feel like they have to be plotting something on Central right now. So, maybe we should just be overprotecting Panama and Mexico. Maybe even Cuba. I don't know. Although probably not, considering they still have they can still space Ortega. Oh shit.
There it is. Panama.
Dang.
Yep. All right. Space.
Yep.
Take
All right.
it.
That's nice.
Oh, that is so sad about Panama.
Yeah.
They roll another 6.
4.
Or wait.
So Colombia wouldn't have helped us.
I
Yeah.
forgot it was Rushmore, not a coup. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I wanna get a third into Mexico. It's the only unscored region. Maybe even overprotect Cuba.
Yeah. It's not bad.
5 points is a lot.
10 points, so it was more.
For sure. But yeah, spacing 5-year plan is a little bit of a tell, probably.
Got some props.
But yeah, I actually do kind of like filling Saudi, because it might encourage them to fill up Israel, and then Camp David doesn't help them as much. Oh no, they have another power card.
Wow, they just have bangers.
That's
All right, that's good.
Um,
Do you just want to put another one in Mexico?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
That's pretty important.
See, what's the next power card they're going to play?
Yeah.
Junta?
I know, right? They might get, yeah, just go Nicaragua realigns.
Yeah, that's a good point about camp. If we can fill Saudi Arabia, get the I guess never mind. Middle East is out. So maybe we could get them to fill Israel, but not a great threat.
I think we're running out of time to get our mill ops.
Yeah.
We got 2 more plays, right?
Yeah.
What?
What are we
Yeah,
holding?
you're right.
I guess we're holding
Green.
camp, yeah.
Camp David and
They-
Green?
They can't really. I guess the only place they could really poke us is in what, East Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a threat.
I think we coup Tunisia,
Yeah, I think so.
and then with Chernobyl, we should probably take Nicaragua, Haiti, and East Germany.
South Africa?
We won it all. Oh, interesting.
No more headline.
What did they not want to get rid of?
I don't know, but is everyone good with this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
I mean,
We can get them presences now.
DOA.
Well, we know it's not grain cells.
That is true. Oh, we can't peak. That's pretty brutal. 'Cause I feel like we're gonna want to dump grain sales.
Yep, probably just
Oy.
gonna have to do it on AR1. Yeah, we're not gonna see the whole deck, I don't think. All right, plus 10, assuming that score is plus 15, 16. I mean, we're doing great on score here. We're like up
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. I mean, our position's pretty good too. I mean, things can really turn in the end game, but
It really comes down to terrorism here.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, we have to coup that.
Yeah, I think we just have to do that, yeah.
Oh, other card. We have an extra. Or wait, do we?
We got a whole
Oh, we hold
We play China.
2. Is it? Well, do we just want to take it, use it for ops, take Haiti, and then take Saudi Arabia? Or
No, because then they coup Haiti, and then
Right.
they're set up to realign. I think we gotta
true.
do this.
I really don't want them to poke
And
Germany.
this does set us up better for the Nicaragua card too,
All right.
to make it a threat.
They overprotected France. I don't know if they're yeah, why did they overprotect France? That's interesting. I guess they just didn't have anywhere else to go. Probably if I were them, yeah, poke Cuba maybe. Oh, they can't space Ortega anymore. I'm done I'm just gonna stop tracking cards because
Into Cuba. They are. Oh, and we got terror. Oh, we got lone gunman. Defectors is. I guess this is probably a lone gunman headline, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
That would let us. It can't shorten our hand, and this lets us retake Cuba.
well, we have to
to
give
use
grain, right? We have to give grain AR1.
No, because we can hold that to the end of the game, right? They can't shorten our hand. We have terrorism. Am I wrong? We can hold that all the way through. What could they use to take or shorten our hand? 5 years gone.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
So lone gunman.
Yeah.
We could also do reformer.
Oh, we definitely want to play Reformer, especially if they have Glassnosed. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I think,
this way we get to
see their hand.
all right, let's do it.
Brutal. Hmm. Well, we can give North Sea and terrorize them.
I think we should probably. I mean, if they don't have lone gunmen.
Well, we have lone gunmen.
Oh, jeez. The melatonin's kicking in.
Oh no, you took it.
I did.
You didn't time it.
Yeah, so now they get Cuba. Dang.
Yeah, that sucks. We're in a reasonable position that they won't get Dom.
Yeah, we're embedded in Central America.
Oh, geez, we have to give Nuke subs, huh? I just noticed that.
Yeah,
Duck.
so maybe we'll throw one into Nigeria at some point, or I guess Argentina is the bigger.
Hopefully we can take South Africa, just so we don't lose our Dom.
Doesn't the combination of duck and cover and
Oh.
Green Hills kill us?
Wow. Yeah, I think Voice of America is what they wanted to hold on to. No, it doesn't kill us because we can space duck and then we'll just hold grain. And if we hit our space, we can just discard it. I think we need to immediately play Reformer here.
Not terrorism. In the hope that we hit.
No, we need to make sure they can't play Glassnosed. But yeah, we will definitely be playing terrorism for sure.
Oh, so yeah, I see. So Reformer first. That makes sense.
Yeah. Do we just want to put that into South Africa?
Or Argentina or Nigeria. Those would be my.
What about Haiti?
Okay.
That makes that just gives them a solid coup target. And if they take it, it doesn't even give them Dom.
But it does give us the possibility of realigning Cuba.
I think South Africa is where we're fighting right now. Especially since we're giving
South
good
Africa
subs.
seems fine to me.
Battlegrounds are pretty important, but yeah, Reformer. They have a. I think we need a boost, right? Because they have. Well, maybe just West Germany or East Germany. Okay. Whatever. Do you want to fight in the Mediterranean? Do you think we could flip something?
Wait a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so EU currently doesn't take away any of our battlegrounds, but we want to be prepared for solidarity, maybe.
Okay.
And then this at least forces a response.
Well, is that better than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, if we were to flip one Mediterranean country, I think that we're tied, right? Is that better? So, like, if you just did exactly what you did, but instead of France, you did like Turkey, is that a better threat?
What about putting a lone gunman in Greece, which allows us to flip it for 2?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
That's interesting. So you do that. You do that. Oh, yeah. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. I dig it.
That's gotta be so annoying.
So are we gonna try and hold terrorism until the final AR to try and snipe voice? Is that the we have to play nuke subs.
No, I like
So
that idea
maybe
of getting rid of voice. Yeah, because I don't think there's any way we win if they get to play voice on turn 10.
Yeah, big
oh
hurdle.
they might just play China card,
I mean, yeah, we won't have like a
which is a
we'll only have like a 1 in 3 chance of hitting it, but
yeah. So I'm are we
well, I guess with
thinking?
North Sea oil, no, that won't make any difference.
No, it doesn't make a difference. But would we wait until is it AR6 then we play terrorism and then AR7 we play nuke subs? Is that the move?
No, they're going to hold reform Glasnov until the very end, so we could very well end up snagging that if we're not careful.
That's true. They've got some. What were their? Can you pull up their cards again, Josiah?
Sure.
Because they had some red, right? They had Glasnost. Oh, they had Junta as well. Oof. Okay, they've got a mix and war games. They've got a pretty good hand.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Except
What are they gonna? No, they're gonna. I think they're gonna space Glasnost, right? And then they'd give up Pershing.
Maybe not now.
Okay, so Junta, I've got to be ready for that.
What are they doing? Do you want to space?
Could space. We could also event Yuri to get a point, because if that'll make nuke subs. Like they'll probably like coup a non-battleground at some point, and then
Does Yuri count for that doesn't count for Junta, does it?
Oh, I'm not
If he
sure.
if he does a coup, it will.
But it's in its own category of a free coup. I don't
Right.
know if
That just the only thing free coup does is not affect the DEFCON. It's Yuri still gives you the point for it. I'm almost positive.
I mean, that would be nice.
A few points might make the difference here.
Well,
because it looks like we might get into a coup war here in Central America.
that's fair, but we only have 2 cards to coup with. I mean, maybe North Sea oil. I'd rather use that for ops. But we want to event terrorism.
All right, let's space then.
I'm not against it. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Well, okay. I mean, if we if we play it now, then then their Junta coup is going to cost them a point. And
okay. Yeah. If it costs them a point, yeah, let's do it.
And then I feel like that takes some of the edge off of nuclear subs as well. Although I guess they could get their mill ops from IP war, darn. Iron Lady, yeah, that's they're just gonna use that for ops. Yeah, it was a very interesting early war. Such high DEFCON. Did they? Yeah, what was their? Yeah, because there was like we didn't see any 4 ops. So I was really scared to enter.
Space. All right. We follow suit. Space Duck.
Yeah.
That
No.
is very unfortunate.
Yeah, because then could have discarded grain sales.
Yeah, and that would have given us another chance at VPs spacing next turn. All right.
Oh my god.
Sure, give them all the VPs, and they're getting another one. Gosh. All right. Do we coup here?
I think so. I think we coup Haiti.
We need it. We need our VPs. Yeah. All right.
They already use war games, yeah. So they can't just.
Yeah, they used it. What do they have left? They-
Eastern European Unrest, Junta, Pershing, Iron Lady, and Voice.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine.
So now I feel like we are probably behind on board.
Oh yeah, given their hand, they've got an incredible hand. But we'll be able to thin it down a little bit. If we lose Africa, yeah, things are brutal. All right. Do we? The problem is if we use that for ops now, I think we play terrorism here because we're not going to play terrorism for ops, and then we'd play nuke subs. We don't want to play that early.
Yeah, but we would only have a 1 in 4 chance of hitting Voice. I feel like I'm honestly inclined to give nuke subs a turn early.
With Yuri, yeah, that's not too bad of a deal.
We want to give them 2 coups in Africa, well, and also Junta.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They give an extra VP.
We have to
but
get rid of Voice though. I feel like.
I mean, I'd be fine with just at least getting China out of the deal. Obviously, getting Voice would be better. If we do this, and let's say they jam us, what do we do? Or
well,
would
we
you
could
go?
overprotect
Or I'm sorry.
Argentina. Like we could do this.
Okay, we do this, and then they play Junta, and they break, and then they coup. I don't know. Let's say they go Mexico and they coup Guatemala. What's
We just use nuke subs to repair or coup back.
All right. Although I still would prefer to play terrorism here if they don't, if it's something we need to respond to.
Good news is we're ahead on time.
Heck yeah.
What is their other card? Junta, Pershing, Voice, and what?
Iron Lady.
Iron Lady.
They're jamming Poland.
I didn't even know that was a possibility. But okay, I feel like we have to. I mean, respond with nuke subs, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully they give Pershing, although they're probably going to play Junta. We hit terrorism, and pray we don't hit Pershing. Oh, that's nice. All right, terror time.
All right, we get a point out of that.
Yeah.
Another point out of that. Everything else is overprotected, so I feel like
Yep. Go, here's to hitting voice.
yes.
Right.
Oh yes.
All right. There is hope.
Situation is still not ideal.
No, it's not great. But at least if we get a fantastic turn 10 hand and they get a terrible turn 10 hand, then I think we'll be all right. We can still realign Nigeria, and
Oh yeah.
space doesn't really matter anymore.
Kunda.
Yeah, okay, and that
All
triggered.
right.
That triggered. Awesome.
Yep.
Told you.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we got
North Sea. They can what can they do here?
they
They'd
can
have
play.
to
They
play
could
China
take.
card.
They could take control, which honestly isn't really that bad. They could take control and take Nigeria, and that's the only unscored region. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
That gives us a coup target.
We have plenty of coup targets.
Okay, so where's I think defectors is in the deck. Yeah, that's rough. AWACS, Evil Empire defectors. I think
Purges out. Is that right?
Yeah. NATO.
And yep, they're going for control. All right. Oh, they don't even get. We still country count them.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. This is something we can work
There you
with.
go. It doesn't help us that much.
Yeah, Ortega would be better in their hand.
Yep.
Is Missile Envy's gone?
Muslim's pretty good.
Muslims is very nice.
Missile Envy's gone. Yeah. I feel like defectors. How many cards are left in the deck? Seven cards left in the deck.
You said 7 cards?
D-stall doesn't get us much, does it?
No, just like Dominican Republic, that kind of thing.
So is it South African? Is that our best headline?
I mean, yeah, I'm really not sure.
Especially with defectors out there. I feel like Muslim. We don't want to risk Muslim.
I think South Africa.
Yeah.
Unrest.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. And then
Right.
yeah, I guess solidarity is a concern too. Yeah. Okay, but that's fine.
Yep.
This is if something's gonna get defected. I can
Perfect.
live with that. So I think we should probably coup Mexico.
Oh, I was gonna say Mexico or Africa because that is the VP.
Yeah, it seems like
swing is-
Nigeria is worth a lot more points.
That's that's a 5 VP swing versus we can probably stop, especially with D-stall. We can probably stop them on country count.
Okay. So what do we want to coup
quite-
with?
Pretty important.
I would say it is very important. I would say Evil Empire. We want to give up the VP. I really don't want to play AWAC. Well, especially since we have Muslims.
Right.
I think it. Unless do we want to use a 4? I don't really want to use a 4. They could if we roll a 1. That's so bad. That's a good question.
Is what?
Special. Yep.
Yeah, it's still out there. Yeah.
Then NATO isn't that bad of a card to use.
I would We could also consider a war in Asia, China, like conserving our 4-ops, or a war in Europe. Like, I'd be fine using Evil Empire, I think, for a coup here. We might need our ops.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
Big ol' 6.
When you roll 6.
Yeah, man.
Hard to argue with that.
Okay, so 6 points, assuming it gets scored. Down to up 3.
All right. Yeah.
So
I think we start taking out of, other non-important places, like some battlegrounds in Africa.
We got some big battlegrounds in Africa. Some of the non-battlegrounds in Africa. 6 and 5.
is ABM gone? Yeah, so we can just take them all out of Nigeria probably, or this seems fine, right?
Yeah, do you just want to go for the 2 1-stabs? And then maybe Israel? Or is it better to place them in Europe? Can we fight more for Europe? Like if you were to put them both in the Mediterraneans, like 1 and 1. Is that?
Well, there's a good chance that they have solidarity.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, that
but I
could
do
be
kind of like one Israel, although
Well, we're gonna get Dom, right? Regardless, assuming we event Muslims.
Oh yeah.
How are we
We
gonna
roll-
contact?
Alternatively, we just start our ops war now, and we could use NATO, nuclear test ban, and China, and fight for Cuba.
okay.
Fight.
Oh, just do it now. I'd do it now. I see.
That is the other option. If they coup, right, and they flip a battleground or a non-battleground. Oh, they still have Dom. Never mind. I was thinking maybe we could stop their Dom still. Yeah. So then this is fine.
Still a pretty big reduction of points. It's 2 points, because of the adjacency.
Well, that's only when we have it.
9 minutes left. We're getting close on time. Whatever. I'll take whatever. I kind of like
One
the
in each of the
Mediterranean,
Mediterranean, as I say.
or in one in Poland or whatever. I don't know.
Or split the difference. One in
Josiah,
Portugal and one in Poland.
yeah, we'll leave it to you. Do what you need to do.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
looks good to me.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, sorry guys. Okay, so then they coup, we coup back,
Or jam.
or jam, yeah. We do have a lot of ops. That is for sure. They could have some problems. They could have like liberation or decall. Cambridge.
Cambridge is out with the late war, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't do anything. Good point. Yeah, maybe we just need to hope that they don't.
What can you tell us what 4-ops are still out there? Flower power, I think, and we will bury you. Marshall was evented.
There's no flower power. I think it's just
Okay.
we will bury you.
If
Yeah,
that's the
'cause Purge is
case,
gone. We have NTB. They evented Cal. We have NATO.
we could fight for Asia if we want to jam.
Korea,
Yeah. If they don't have a 4-up to take that right back.
That's 4 points. This is difference between domination and control is
2. Yeah.
only 2. Yeah, maybe we should push in South Korea. I like that actually.
Dang, they run down the clock late in the game.
This is I mean, it's tight,
That was a
especially
close
if they
game.
have central.
They might not.
If the game were to end now, where are we at?
Okay, so down 1. Even because of China. Up 4. Up 9. Up 3. But
Did
like,
you include Middle East in that? I don't think
oh
you did.
no,
I
I
think you
didn't.
skipped it.
No, yeah, up
Up 6.
6.
6. Yeah.
I'm going to assume we give them. Oh. All right, now it's Muslim, right?
Okay.
Now they're gonna coup Tunisia, I imagine, right?
Oh, maybe I don't know. Do you think we should? No, never mind.
No better option.
And then, so we take Tunisia. Assuming their coup fails, we take Tunisia with Ortega.
All right. I say we jam Cuba now. I think we want to stop. Wait, what's the VP swing?
It's
If we
only
stop
2
there
points.
from 7 to 5? Really? 4, 3. I think that's probably worth it, especially long term. Like if they score it and for final scoring.
More
Or
than Asia. More
yeah,
than doing South Korea.
if you were to jam it with China right now, what would the score be if we evened out Asia, Josiah, in final? If they were to score Central for control
If they score Central
now
for
and in
control
final,
here, okay, we'd be down 5, down 1, down, up 3,
Up 7.
up 7, and then Asia would be even.
then they would have China, and then you didn't double count Central, did you? They score it and they get it in final,
Yeah, so it'd be.
so
Yeah.
it would be even.
7 minutes.
Well, we have more time than them.
Yeah, I feel like we should fight. I feel like every
jamming
VP
Cuba makes
counts if they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
it. No, I'm saying we use our 4 save China just by the off chance that we still want to use it, but in Asia.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
do this.
Yeah, I think so. I think we just start the ops war,
All right.
and then if they fill it, we just use NATO.
So,
Just keep
Here you
jamming.
go, please. Well, just a couple minutes.
like this, we're good.
Yeah.
We might have to just take even realigns if.
Well, if they use a 3, I say we just poke it with Ortega, and if they have the scoring, then they have to score it now, or they wait for their final AR, and that leaves us with China. Gives us more flexibility.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, these Yugoslavias should have been to. Well, okay.
Yep. All right. All right. Where are we at now? We've got 6 minutes. Let's think this through.
Sure. So, assuming we use China, we're down 3, down 7, down 3, up 1, up 6, tie game.
Will they break? This is
Yeah, so
that's tough because they only need 2 ops, right? To break Europe.
Yeah.
Or in either the Mediterraneans or in Poland.
Well, that seems basically unpreventable, but I mean, that's taking Cuba. Does it get rid of the Dom?
We can't take
it. We
Cuba.
don't have enough.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we could try realigns on.
that could really backfire, but
What about the jamming South Korea? How does
It
that
doesn't
change
stop. It doesn't stop Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can shore up Europe enough to prevent that hit, can we?
Yeah. Yeah, the way it stands, right? If they have a 2-up, they win. Is that correct?
Because they place in Cuba, back in Cuba.
We can't break anything for. Yeah, we have no adjacency. We can't.
Well, we could take Libya. For a point.
Yeah, we can get a AVP.
I think we lose more if they then take Central, right?
How about coup one of the small countries?
I like doing Europe and Cuba.
And then if they have a problem card, then it's a tie.
Honestly, that might. Is that no? We would still lose even if we were to flip a non-battleground in Central, like Joe suggested. They would retake Cuba.
4 minutes remaining.
I think we should try to realign
Cuba
and then Brazil if it works.
Yeah, I mean
Brazil. Theirs are all only worth 1 VP. I mean, Cuba's worth more. I'm sorry, but Brazil. We don't even get Dom. I'm just wondering if there's something sneaky we can do by like playing AWACS instead because we kind of have a dominant position and at least and save China, save that VP.
Well, we
would need to
lose the VP and unless we take it
you
back.
lose the same amount that you gain.
Well, no, it's a 2-point swing with
2.
China, right?
3 minutes.
Yeah, this is
Poland.
Then they
well,
can
we're
poke
gonna
West
they could
Germany.
break. Yeah, it's 2 ops regardless for them to stop our
Cuba then. Hope they don't have a 2.
They only have 1 ops.
Let's see what 1-ops are out there.
Is that the best play?
There are literally no 1-ops out there.
Okay.
I think we got to realign.
Do we okay, and we do it on Cuba.
Yeah, we're running out of time. 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we just
2
gotta
minutes, 20
roll
seconds.
big here.
All right, with China, we just go there and then. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I mean, it's 1 point for 1 roll, so maybe AWACS. We get 1 fewer rolls, but it saves us a point.
2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good going big with China.
Joe? What do you think? Realign with?
I'm keeping my eye on the time. You do what you think's best.
All right, Ian. Do you want to realign with China or AWACS?
I mean, the 1 extra roll that seems worth less than a point to me.
Yeah, I think we should do AWACS here.
All right.
All right.
130.
It's even on Cuba, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now we're at +1.
We really need to take it. Yeah. Nope. Oh, we got another one.
1 minute, 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Ah. All right.
That was
Well,
a
the
good
question is,
shot.
does he have a 3-op card to take it?
Well, it doesn't matter as
Yeah,
long
they're
as he
just
has
gonna-
2 ops.
They're gonna poke Europe.
Oh.
Yeah.
They win.
I guess, yeah, that's my bad with the Yugoslavia. I should have put those in Poland and East Germany. Although, would we have Dom then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, yeah. Should Yugoslavia op should have been West Germany and Poland. I was blinded by the solidarity potential. But this was an entertaining evening. I hope that all of our viewers enjoyed the game, and if you have any thoughts, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Scott, are you still in Vietnam? Or are you stateside these days?
I am stateside now. I've made it back to the
Well,
home
welcome
country.
back.
Thank y'all.
So great. So your hours should line up with ours moving forward. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot less complicated now. East Coast through and
But
through.
yeah, maybe they. I mean, they could have like liberation theology or something like that.
Yeah, this really needs to actively hurt them.
No,
It did not. There they go. Yeah. All right. Good game, y'all.
Yeah.
It was.
Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.